What are the 5 pillars of health? These 5 aspects of life are the foundational pillars that you can expect will help keep you healthy. And the most common thing that I see every day with the patients that I treat, and if they're not getting better at the rate that they would expect or they should, it's because there's 5 different components to health beyond just the treatments that you can provide in any medical setting. And these 5 things include specifically nutrition, exercise, adequate rest, proper hydration goes into that nutrition as well, a stress-free nervous system, and a positive mental attitude. Okay, so let's go over the 5 things. We'll break them down each one. We'll make it quick. Okay, nutrition, good healthy diet, low inflammatory, try to avoid breads, high fats with omega-6s, eat vegetables, eat fruits, eat things that are clean. If it comes in a box in the grocery store, it's more likely to have preservatives and additives, and it's going to cause inflammation and then cause pain. And then when it comes to hydration, drink your body weight in ounces of water divided by 2. That's the minimum that your body's going to need for fluid to be able to clear toxins out of the system with the kidneys and the liver. And if you're holding on to too much inflammation, you're going to feel pain. When it comes to exercise, we can't just do aerobics, we can't just run, we can't just get your heart rate up in that way. You want to strengthen the muscles too, okay? At least 2 days a week with exercise. Aerobic wise, about 100 to 300 minutes a week. So that equates to maybe 3-4 hours or so in a week of aerobic, getting your heart rate up. I mean, the body's designed to do that. We got to live by the natural laws if we want the body to work the way we want it to work. When it comes to number 3, that's rest. Average person needs around 7 hours of sleep. If we're not resting enough, our body cannot heal enough. When we sleep, we need to reach a deep sleep in order to release hormones that will help with recovery. Over the course of our lifetime, our hormone profile can change and we don't have as good of a recovery. But if we're not going to sleep enough, we're not going to heal enough. And then you have cumulative fatigue and stress that wears down these structures long term. No wonder why we say it's just life, we're getting older. We need to have good sleep to help these structures heal in our body from repetitive stress and postures and positions we hold during the day. And then in our 4th category, we need obviously good posture, a stress-free nervous system, things that chiropractors help with, joint motion, facilitating that with chiropractic adjustments. The more you remove the physical stress from the body, the joints, the muscles, the nerves, it's going to be able to relax and heal easier, and as a result the body's going to do what it needs to do and feel better from there. The very last component that tends to be left out often when it comes to our whole health, it's like a mind, body, spirit type thing, is we need to have our mind right. You need to have a positive mental attitude and outlook on your health, your life, and things throughout the day. The emotions that we have in a day can tremendously influence the tension in our body, the way everything feels, because every emotion leads to a release of chemicals that have a reaction in the body. If you feel like you're a stressful person and you're constantly stressed about things, upset, you're getting irritated, you're releasing chemicals from your brain every time you're having a thought. If you have a happy thought, you're going to release a positive chemical. It's going to have a positive reaction on the tissues in the body, and that's going to help with healing. But you're never going to enter a healing state if you're constantly stressed, anxious, or worried. A lot of cortisol release is going to break down the tissues for energy. It's a fight or flight response. Same thing goes with the breathing pattern too. I'll combine that into a positive mental attitude, but you need your breathing to be to your diaphragm. It's going to use more relaxing nerves of your body called parasympathetic nerves. If we're breathing with our chest, as I've mentioned before, it's going to cause more stress. You want to try to make your body heal easier by minimizing the stress and the cortisol release, the anxious states, positive mental outlook on life with your health, keeping your emotions lighthearted. Too serious of a mentality on life doesn't do well with the body, and a lot of it just comes down to the way that certain chemicals get released, cause reactions to tissues, and it's not what you want long term. Chronic release of those things ends up having a negative effect. So when you combine those 5 pillars together, your body is going to be even more inclined to heal properly, feel better, and do better. Your quality of life will change. So again, those 5, it's exercise, nutrition, proper rest, positive mental attitude, and a stress-free nervous system with good postural biomechanical movement.